Alright guys, this week we're going to learn about rounding, and we're also going to use that read, draw, write strategy, and we're going to use rounding to check our answers. So first let's just talk about rounding. So our learning target is I can round numbers to any place through the millions place. Through the millions place. So rounding any number, and it can be to any place all the way up to the millions. So words that mean rounding. When you see these words, you should probably be thinking rounding. If you say estimate, that would mean rounding. When we're rounding, we're estimating. We're getting a good estimate. If you see reasonableness, if we want to know if something is reasonable or we're checking the reasonableness of something, that means we're going to round. If you see the word about how many or about how much, that about means we're going to round. We're going to estimate. We're going to check for reasonableness. We're going to round those numbers to check it. So those are just a few, and I might add a few more as we go along here. So first I want to talk about the rounding roller coaster. So the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4, those mean that we're going to round down. And what round down means is that that number is going to stay the same. Stay the same. The numbers 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, that means we're going to round up. That means they're going to go up 1. Oh, and I should also include 0 here. 0 is on the round down side. So 0 through 4 mean that we're going to round down or it's going to stay the same. And then 5 through 9 mean that we're going to round up and it's going to go up 1. So let's check our first one here. We've got this number, 3,872,763. We're going to round to the millions place, the 100,000s place, the 10,000s place, so on and so forth. So I'm going to write my number here, 872,763. And I'm rounding to the millions place. So if I look, and I'm going to mark my places here, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions. Okay, those are my place values. So rounding to the millions place, I'm going to look to my millions place, which is right here. I'm going to check the number next to it. So I'm going to check right to the right of it, and it's an 8. So if I look at my rounding roller coaster, if the number to the right is an 8, that means I'm going to round up. I'm going to go up 1. So that 3 will become a 4, and the rest will turn to 0. So when I round it, it will become 4 million. So rounding to the 100,000s place, let me rewrite my number. Let's check. 100,000s place would be right here where the 8 is. So if I look at the 8, I'm going to look at the number to the right. That's that 7. So if I look at my roller coaster here, 7 means I'm going to round up. So that means the 8's going to turn to a 9. The numbers in front are going to stay the same. The numbers behind are going to turn to 0. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers behind. So I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. Put my comma. All right, round to the 10,000s place. Let's check what number's in the 10,000s place. That would be the 7 here. That would be the 10,000s place. I look to my right. I've got a 2. So if I check my rounding roller coaster, that 2 is on the round down side, which means it's going to stay the same. So that number in the 10,000 spot, that 7, is going to stay the same. The numbers in front will stay the same. The numbers behind will turn to 0. Okay, let's round to the thousands place. The number in the thousands place would be this 2 here. So I look at my 2. I look to the number to the right. It's a 7. The 7 on my rounding roller coaster is on this round up side. So that means the 2 is going to become a 3. The numbers in front are going to stay the same. The numbers behind are going to turn to 0. Okay, let's go to the hundreds place. 763. The number in the hundreds place is that 7. I look to the number to the right, and it's a 6. The 6 is on the round up side of that roller coaster, so that means that 7 will become an 8. The numbers in front will stay the same. and the rest will turn to 0. Okay? And lastly, I've got rounding to the nearest 10. So the number in the 10th spot is the 6. I look to the number to the right, and it's a 3. 3 is on that round down side, so that means that 6 is going to stay the same. So that 6 is going to stay the same. The numbers in front are going to stay the same, and the numbers behind are going to turn to 0. Okay? What I would like you to do is I want you to try this number right here, 7,236,952. Let's go ahead and label our place values: ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions. All right, I want you to go ahead and pause the video right now, because I want you to try rounding this number to the millions place, the 100,000s place, the 10,000s place, so on and so forth, just like we did up here. But I want you to try on your own. When you've done it, I want you to go ahead and click play, and then you can check how successful were you. So go ahead, pause it at this point. All right, go ahead and check yours with mine. See how many you got correct. Go ahead and give yourself a star if you did get it correct. I do want to highlight one that was kind of interesting, and that's rounding to the hundredths place. So I kind of want to go through that one with you because it was a little tricky. So rounding to the hundredths place, that 9 is in the hundredths place. So when we look to our right, we have a 5, which on that rounding roller coaster means we're going to round up. So that 9, what's 1 more than 9? It would be 10. So when we put that 0 down here for that 10, we carry the 1 over to the next column. So now that 6 will become a 7. So really, when you look at these two, rounding, in this case, rounding to the thousands and the hundreds place resulted in the same number. That's kind of a special case there when we've got a 9 and we've got to round up. So check your answers, rate yourself how you think you did, and then continue practicing.